The whole thing shimmer. I think that is the title. Bejeweled. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how people did not know that Bejeweled was a breakup song. When I heard that, I was like, best believe I'm still bejeweled when I walk in the room. I can still make the whole thing shimmer. Listen, I think that is the theme for this new moon. That whole song. Okay. So here's the thing. Happy new moon in Leo. All right. So the first card out the gate, watch and wait. Not me making a rhyme. Watch and wait. We kind of don't have a choice because some of us are still exhausted. I started to say, like, when I first saw this, why are we all exhausted? And then I was like, oh, okay. Okay. The past 10 years. This is why we're exhausted. Plus the astrological traffic happening in the sky. It's like ba 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 every turn. You know what I'm saying? It could feel like the hits keep coming from every direction. We are wanting to make things happen. We are trying to make things happen. After all, it's the new moon. It's Leo season. We should be like dipping, doing it, right? Before Virgo season gets here and everybody has to get to work. No, that's not the vibe today. The vibe for this new moon is watch and wait. There are lots of different ways to work with this energy. If we try to push things forward, we're not going to get the results that we want. It's just not the vibe. The Venus retrograde has us feeling retrospective. Mercury is about to go retrograde. Like several of the planets are going retrograde, right? And so it's like, this is the time to dream. Cute, little, easy intention setting. Dream work. In the bathtub. Envisioning. In the bathtub. Salt bath. Spiritual baths. I'm hearing vervain. I know I love vetiver, but I'm hearing vervain and I'm hearing for the next 6 weeks. So mugwort came up for me. I bought some mugwort yesterday. So vervain, oh, verbena. So I work with verbena to break bad habits. Isn't that fascinating? Why is vervain sacred? Vervain's primary role was to protect believers against evil spells or negative energy and to purify sacred places such as altars, ceremonial implements, temples, and private dwellings. Wow. Well, that's what I just heard. I just heard vervain for the next 6 months. And again, did I say 6 weeks? Is vervain just lavender? No. Okay. So again, I use lemon verbena particularly for bad habits. So if that's something, again, that makes sense, because I wanted to talk about Virgo season anyway, because Virgo is all about the things we do every day. It's all about our habits. So it makes sense that a plant like vervain actually would just like be dropped into my head for me to say that. Okay, so that could be an herb for you all to look into, either if you feel like you need protection of your space or to create a sacred space, or, oh, look at the ducks and the turkeys. I'll tell you what, these turkeys better be here after November. My mother's neighbors have turkeys in the backyard in the middle of the city. It's the city. It's the city. And there's 2 turkeys and a duck. Them turkeys better be here after November. Okay, sorry. Sorry. I apologize. Anyway, no, I don't. New moon in Leo in effect. Sorry, not sorry. That's the vibe. Be authentically you. Okay. So we already talked about like what not to do, right? We're not pushing. We're not, we're not like just like hammering our ideas through right now. No, gentle manifestation techniques, baths, intention setting, be gentle with yourself. There's enough things in the world happening to make us feel like we're not doing enough. We don't need to do that to ourselves. Okay. Watch and wait, because again, it's going to be lackluster if you don't. Whatever you're planning, whatever, because we did get that Ace of Wands yesterday, whatever creative idea you're planning, it does need to, I'm hearing you're going to need to be able to meet the moment physically, spiritually, and emotionally. You're going to have to really, because it's going to be really big. It's going to be really, really transformational. And so it's going to take a lot of care. It's a baby. And it's going to take a lot of care, right? So you have that creative spark. But if you try to rush in too soon, we have the Ace of Cups, right? So all of the good emotions flowing out. Kind of like the emotions I'm having about my camera. Camera, you better do right. We have the 5 of Swords in reverse, right? Again, not amazing. This has to do with regret when it's in the reverse. Okay. We have the Hierophant in reverse, okay, which has to do with like being domineering, again, like pushy and things like that. Not the vibe. And then we have the Empress in reverse, lack of progress when she is in reverse. So it's just, as much as we want to push things through, yesterday's price is not today's price. Today's price is not yesterday's price. We got to do things differently. We got to do things differently, right? Dream and transcend. Using the mental, dreaming, acting as if. I think we had a reading a couple days ago that was like acting as if, right? Everything starts in the mind. That's where we need to be. And then here is Leo showing up in its own reading, just to let you know, yeah, like this is the season for that. And we don't have to worry, right? We have the North Node here. Things are destined to happen. This thing that you want to create is a part of your destiny. The things I want to create are a part of my destiny, but I have to do them in the right way, right? That's what I'm learning too. So a little bit about this moon. And the thing about it is, be you, be authentically yourself. That is what this new moon is about. And whatever it is you're creating needs to come from the heart and not the ego. Leo is about the heart. Leo is about the inner child, the things of the inner child. So if you're like, I don't know what my passion is, I don't know what I want to create, this is a good week to like sit. I'm hearing ruminate. I typically don't tell people to ruminate, but it's like, I'm hearing ruminate over the things that you like to do as a child. And that is where you'll find your answers. And I'm doing this. So maybe it's also like moving the body. Some of you are too sedentary. Some of you are too sedentary and the chi is not flowing. And that's why you feel stuck. So I'm hearing like tapping, Tai Chi. By the way, this is not Tai Chi. I don't know what this is. It's not Tai Chi. Okay. Tapping, Tai Chi, I mean, of course, you can always get Reiki, but I'm not seeing Reiki, yoga, like things to get your chi, your life force moving. Again, that tapping, right? Getting the chi moving. Some of you are too sedentary and you're not drinking enough water and you're eating too much sugar. And it's literally like clogging the brain and clogging the body. And so there's brain fog because there's so much. Oh, thank you, spirit. Because there's so much astrological pollution, quote unquote. It's not pollution. Okay. The planets are not polluting us, but there's just congestion. Because there's so much astrological congestion, we need to be like water. We need to be clear like a stream. We need to flush the toxins out. They're like, talk about herbs. What herbs? Okay, like senna. Again, check with your doctor. I'm not giving medical advice, but just like, getting the bowels moving, getting everything moving. Also, like getting massages. But again, they want us to move move them wrists, move them ankles. Like if your body can move it. Okay. If you don't have the mobility, right? From the neck to move that head. Okay. We need to get moving. We need to get this energy together. We need to get this energy together because Virgo season is coming and we know about Virgos. We need to tap into that Virgo energy. We know that there's two kinds. I mean, there's more than one kind of every sign, but we know that there's like the extremely like Virgos. And then we know there's the not so Virgos, right? We need to tap into that Virgo energy. As a matter of fact, I wasn't going to talk about the Mercury retrograde, but I guess I am. Mercury retrograde in Virgo. Mercury rules Virgo. So it's going to be a Virgo season. Perfect time to get our shit together, to get our daily routines together. Okay? Making our lists and checking them twice. All right? Look to a Virgo. I have one in mind right now that you admire. Okay? Like in your real life. Or if not in your real life, like, whatever, a famous Virgo. And tap into what it is you admire about them and see if you can emulate it. Because this new moon, this Leo new moon, again, is about being our authentic self, authentic to our heart, our soul, and our spirit, right? And then we can use that Virgo energy to help us become who it is we desire to become. Not just for ourselves, but for the planet. So that's what I have for you. I hope that it resonated. Like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.